Alright, hello and welcome to Lesson 5 Drill 2. One thing to note is especially when you're doing using a spiral note is when you get to the it's annoying especially if you're right hand. It's annoying to get to the right hand part because of the spiral. So normally I just flip my notebook. So when I go to the next page right now, I'm going to be flipping my notebook once again. Okay. So we are now on lesson 5 drill number 2. I hope you did your assignment. As I still do mine. Let's see, lesson 5 drill 2. It's gonna be lesson 5 drill number 2. Right, I'm just gonna read this off again. Begin this lesson with a review of position and movement without the pen holder, i.e. your pen. At least 5 minutes should be devoted to energetic practice of the straight line and oval drills in this way. So, again, assignment, do your assignments, and don't just jump into drill number 2 without making sure that your drill number 1 actually looks nice. Do you see the dotted lines at the left in drill 2? There should be a dotted line that goes that way. They are to show you the general direction in which the pen moves in making the downward strokes. Okay, it's normally going towards your body. So, because if the notebook was straight, it's gonna go all the way to the left. If you rotate, it should go straight to the center of your body. Okay, and then we're just gonna make ovals and straight lines, and we'll just do that again. This your left hand's job is mainly to keep everything on your notebook sturdy, and the job of your right hand is to be planted in there and to keep moving. We're gonna do ovals from the left side to the right side, and there's gonna be a drill that you'll be doing for the rest of the year. Okay, for this one, this is where you can gauge how relaxed you are and guard your movements. Okay, ovals, 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 not too wide, not too shallow. They keep within those two lines. Okay, relax your fingers, keep your back straight. Relax. Keep on going until you reach the end. Once you reach the middle, you can move. Or when you reach at least 3/4 the way, you can also move the notebook, not your arm, okay? If the camera is shaky, I'm really sorry. Right, and then we're gonna do the straight lines from the left side to the right side. If you're doing this right, your line should be compact, and you know you'll be doing this right, especially if you did your assignment. The assignment was to do your ovals and your batches of lines, 100 per batch, 3 times 3 pages per day. There you go. Don't forget to rest, of course, in between. Don't just, do drills 1 and 2 in one day, because your arm needs rest and you won't be able to develop your muscle memory, because this skill involves a lot of muscle memory. You won't be able to develop your muscle memory if you don't give your muscles rest. Okay? Again, relax your arms. If any part of your arm is moving, is fatigued or is in pain, that means you have to let it relax. The arm is there to hold the pen, nothing more, nothing less. You don't have to pinch your pen. Okay? Don't let the white of your nails show too much. Okay? And none of your fingers should be in pain. You know you're pinching also too hard. If your ring finger is in pain, that means you are pinching way too hard on your pen. Relax. Relax, relax, relax. Okay, again, forward and backward motion in the sun there. And back to the ovals. Floating, floating. There you go. And since this would normally bleed through my other page, especially if your notebook is not that thick, so that's fine. You can just skip on over to the next page as you wish. Yeah, this is just what we're gonna do for the entire thing. Again, the forward and backward motion. Forward and backward. If you do need the dotted lines at the first for every part, what you can do is print out guide, and then you can put it behind your paper like so, because you should be able to see the lines from there. Print out a page with lots of lines according to one angle, okay? And then you should be able to see it. Has to be thick, of course. Personally, I just made my own using a Sharpie and a protractor just to make sure the angle is correct. But you know, it's really up to you. And if you're feeling like a pro, just do what I'm doing. But mind you, you'll have a harder time because you are new to this. And if you're not, then what are you doing here? Again, forward and backward motion. Try to relax. If you find that your arm is leaning towards the right and your palm is now resting on the page, it would be a problem. Again, just rotate the entire arm. Forward and backward motion. Forward and back. You'll find that the manual itself is very, very traditional. And it's developed that way because it works. Trust me when I tell you it works. So long as, of course, you keep to the practice, you do your assignments, and keep at it. You can actually have a metronome beside you, or play something with a beat. To see that would actually help you concentrate. Forward and backward motion, forward and backward motion. Relax your fingers. And then ovals. Yeah, I still need that. Relax your fingers. Keep your back straight. Right with your arm, not your wrists, not your fingers. With your arm. Rotate on your forearm. My line's skipping. Relax your forearm. Relax your fingers. Don't pinch your pen too hard. keep your back straight. There's a forward and backward motion. Push and pull. Push and pull. And of course, don't forget to read the manual. You'll find that this is a jump from lesson 3 to lesson 5, where this is lesson 4, lesson 1, 2, and 3. It's in the manual, just read it. It'll give you much more than I can tell you. Push and pull, push and pull. Yeah. Back straight, back straight. Keep to the angle of the slant. Keep it uniform. Count on your head. Relax your fingers. Right. Now, so you can see over here, I got distracted. I was thinking about other things. Find that the angle has changed from this direction to that direction to this direction again and then back. Okay, that's totally fine. Okay, that's why you're doing drills. Okay, you'll find that when you're doing it, if this is your guideline, that's why it's helpful to have a page behind it that follow the lines with, so that you would know if you are off the mark already. Okay, so as long because if you do have those guidelines, you can actually write it on pencil, and then you end up with a straight one. That would be a problem, right? So again, keep it uniform, and if you have a guideline, that would be super duper helpful, especially if you're new. Oops, that's okay. My pen is jumping. Sub. I don't like using this pen because this pen, the nib of this pen is way too long for me. But hey, it does write much more steadily. Yeah. Also, try not to cheat yourself by using a fatter nib, using a Sharpie for that matter, because you're just gonna be cheating yourself. You won't be learning. Your muscles won't be learning the movement. And with this one, you want to develop that muscle memory, especially for this first drills. The forward and backward motion and the rotation that's required to make all of the letters actually in the alphabet. And without these basic movements, you won't, well, without them, there's really no point in trying to learn this thing. Okay, need to relax your hands. It's actually quite therapeutic. It's like coloring with a very thin nib. This is where weightier pens come in the picture. Because if you're using a regular ballpoint pen, which is totally fine, you will have to pinch that pen, you will have to push it down your notebook, as opposed to just letting the weight of the pen do the job for you. So you just want to be holding the pen. The Palmer method was originally done using a dip pen. So you normally have a pool of ink to your right if you are a right-handed. ovals. Okay. We get to see the difference in line quality with quality pen, I guess. This is a Sailor, Japanese made. There's a gold nib. The other one's a Moonman M3 with a steel nib. Customized nib for it. And it jumps. And that was my beater pen. This one refuses to jump on me. Alright. Last 2 lines. Again, the direction has to be towards your body, okay? Towards your body, the center of your body. Should be the center of your chest. Keep your back straight. Relax your fingers, relax your arm. Okay, so push and pull motion, push and pull. Push, pull, push, pull. If it helps, you can also count. Count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 10 and repeat, 10 and repeat. This is gonna be a lot of lines. There's at least 1,000 lines. All designed to get you used to the push and pull motion required in the Palmer method. These drills are designed to make that flexible because this is where it all rests. And the more range of motion you get on that muscle, the bigger your letters can be, the more elegant they can get. If you actually learn the basics of the Palmer method, you can move on to other forms of calligraphy. Especially with a giant brush pen. Okay, now we're down to the ovals. It's a good idea to correct as you go. Error correct. Haha, this happens when you're using a paper. Smudges everything. Relax your fingers. Keep it tighter. Alright, and we can end that there. Your assignment is to do this for 3 pages per day as usual. So assignment is has to be 3 pages per day, and then relax. Don't forget to review your first day as well and read the lessons over and over. And I'll see you guys. If you feel like you're happy with how it looks like, the row ovals are compact, the lines are compact, then you can move on to drill number 3. Again, your assignment is 3 pages per day.